He's the star of The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and the author of the new book, Con Pollo. Please welcome the one and only Jimmy Fallon.
I'm just so happy. Look at you. Good to see you, pal. Hi, bestseller.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, bestseller. Live wire.
You know what? I owe it in no small part to you.
Oh,
Thank
my
you. You
God.
know how to sell a book.
What a book, though. It's so good and so funny.
Isn't she?
I find it funny when people call me and go, wow, she's so funny. I mean, she's funny every day.
I was like,
I don't want it to end, though. There's so many good stories, even about you guys and the crew and everyone.
But like the fact that she can remember, I know you keep journal the notes, but like, I can't remember things like that, you know?
Right, no. You need to keep a journal, write it down.
But you did it yourself, by the way, which is rare.
Yeah.
You know,
it's stupid. It's a sign of my hubris and stupidity.
They have a ghost rider, but you came on and you have all of it down, and you wrote it with how many fingers?
I wrote it with my two fingers. Two fingers
you
right
wrote
here.
This whole book.
I was telling Jimmy,
That's how my dad typed.
You went through this too, though. It's like where you figure out that you are faster at writing in cursive longhand than you are at typing it out.
No one can read my handwriting. I have the worst handwriting in the world. My mom said, like, or when I was a kid, she's like, oh my God, you're gonna be a doctor. Your handwriting is terrible. I go, oh my God.
That is a sign.
Yeah, she thought I was gonna be a doctor.
But she must be proud, you know? She must be proud that you're a thirst trap because
Ryan is very jealous of your man beard.
I have to tell you, it's influencing me. It is.
Is it right now? Am I influencing you?
This is one day. I knew you were coming in, so I gave myself a day.
But I've seen you with a beard.
Yeah, Kelly thinks I look a little older with the beard. Mine goes gray.
Really? Mine's, I have a few gray popping out, but like
you're
2
not,
or 3.
This is like, he becomes Father Time almost immediately.
Yeah, this, I don't know what it looks like. I look kind of like young Santa or something. I don't know what it is. It's coming in, but I was very excited.
You should do that movie.
Young Santa, right?
Yes, Young
There's been bad Santa.
Who do we got to call? Tim Allen? Who do I get on the hopper?
Young Santa.
You know what happened? I went to, and this is a good name dropper story, so get ready.
Yeah, ready.
I did a movie with Dolly Parton it's called, exactly. Mountain Magic Christmas. I'm in Tennessee with Dolly Parton, and all these photos of her with all these great cowboys, and everyone's got a nice beard. And I go, I should grow a beard. I've never really tried one. And then I did this whole thing I'll tell you about Dolly. It was amazing. And after I went back to New York, and I had dinner that night with, guess who shows up? Paul McCartney.
Oh.
And he has a beard.
No.
Yeah, he does. He says, I go, you have a beard? He goes, I grew a beard, that's right, so I'm doing a beard. I go, I was thinking of doing a beard. He goes, I did it first. I go, well, I gotta go, so now I gotta grow a bigger beard than Paul McCartney. I was inspired.
What did Dolly say? Did she encourage you to grow a beard?
Dolly was so great. She's so funny. I worked all day. We did a song together in this thing called It's Almost Too Early for Christmas, and we're dancing all day long. And she's like, Jimmy, I just don't like to dance. And she's so cool and fun. We did, if you go to Dollywood, they have every little spot that's ever inspired Dolly Parton. They have her first the school room where she learned. They have this diner called Red's where she had her first hamburger. And so I'm doing a dance scene with her, like kind of Grease style clothes.
Look at the photo there.
And like 50s sock hop type of dance moves. Yeah. And we're going around, and she's like, I don't even like to dance. I'm not. She goes, I'm more of a white trash dancer. I can do this. That's so funny.
Perfect.
I love that. That was so cool. So she was the best. We had fun. I went to Sevierville, Tennessee. That's where I flew into. That's her hometown. I saw the statue of Dolly Parton before I saw the real Dolly Parton. And then I went to this barbecue place. I figured it'd be fun to go to a barbecue spot. And so I went to this barbecue spot, and I asked them if they have any T-shirts. And the guy's like, yeah, I guess we probably have one in the back. It's like $2. The T-shirt says, we're kind of a pig deal.
That's amazing.
I would pay. That is the greatest T-shirt I ever owned. We're kind of a pig deal. I was like, oh, okay.
How was the barbecue?
It was delicious.
Was it like pulled?
It was pulled pork sandwich, and when I left, I felt like I was being smoked. There was so much smoke, I felt like I was a barbecue sandwich.
Wait, do you know how to get the scent out of your clothes?
No.
I'm going to teach you right now. You get, like, whatever cheap vodka you can find, you put it in a spray bottle and spray the... I'm not kidding.
No, this is how I get fired from the Tonight Show. This is it. Jimmy smells like vodka all day.
No, it doesn't. It neutralizes the odor.
I don't know about this.
I promise you.
I don't know. She generally is not a sabotager, so I would probably take her word for it.
It is true. I got this from the laundry guy. I got it from the laundry guy.
The laundry guy says spray vodka on
You spray vodka and it neutralizes the
pulled
smell
pork and
of
pickle.
anything out of your clothing. I promise you.
Okay, I will see.
We'll bake on that. We'll come back with Jimmy talking about Madonna right after this.
We were at it, improvising
So
that.
good.
Yeah, we're improvising that because like, how do we do that?
We need instruments.
We need
Those are
black
toys.
lights. And
Those are toys. Yeah, that's
So
like.
when you get Madonna on your show, are you like well, she came here once. We tried to capture her and like keep her for our very selves.
She runs the whole show and she knows what she's doing. You know, once I introduced President Obama to Madonna. They were both on the show.
Yeah.
And I was like Obama to Madonna. I go, do you want to meet Madonna? And he goes, oh, sure. And I go,
Yeah.
all right, this is going to be cool. It's going to be great. And I walked over to Madonna, and she was just wearing this, like, sexy outfit. And she was being so sexy and cute and, like, flirty.
Yeah.
And he wants nothing to do with the flirt. He's like,
Right, he's just-
hello,
right,
nice to see you.
right,
Hello,
right,
yeah, Michelle's watching. And it's like always. And she was very funny. She was very funny. She said, she whispered to him loudly so I could hear it. She goes, Mr. President, so nice to meet you. And she whispered, she goes, you're the only reason I'm doing the show. I go, I can hear you. I can hear you. But she's great. She's always game for something silly and ridiculous. One time we were just talking, and she's like, I'm funny, right? I go, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I should do stand-up, right? I go, yeah, you should.
Okay.
She goes, let's do it right now. I go, can we get Madonna a microphone? We got a microphone. She went out and did 3 minutes of stand-up.
Really?
And was she funny?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
fantastic.
So she had it ready. She had some material ready to get out.
I just think she likes to dare herself to
To
do
be
something
terrified.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never know what's going to happen. I just give up and go, okay. But with that music remix, that was, again, first time we got in a room since COVID, playing with those instruments with Questlove, who's now an Oscar winner.
Oh, yes, we talked to him.
Academy Award winning.
We talked to him after.
Yeah.
And he had to fly back to do the show overnight.
Yeah, he did.
We were telling him, we're like, you should take the day off.
No,
I mean, like, you guys should
Thanks
take
a lot. Don't tell him that.
You just won an Academy Award.
No, he kept coming back every weekend with a different award. It was kind of fun.
I know,
I'm like, that's a
right.
BAFTA? What does that look like? It's like, oh, cool. You know, and I didn't talk about any other documentary that whole year just because I was rooting for him so hard. I didn't even want to bring up anything. I know, I love the guy so much. And watching the Academy Awards and watching him sitting next to his mother, I know his mom really well, is always in the audience. I know how proud she is of him. It was just a big, I was an emotional wreck. I was a mush. I was like watching, like, that's my buddy right there.
You know why? Quest is like the most supportive person on earth. Like, he gets behind people
positive.
and he's positive
Right, he's so talented.
and kind and talented.
He knows every music. You can name Jay-Z's song. You can name a Tony Bennett song.
He's a savant.
Yes.
He knows everything. Harry Styles.
Yes.
My
Which,
man.
by the way, what's going? The two of you, is Justin Timberlake getting jealous of the relationship with you and Harry?
Yeah,
I would say.
I was
there's-
wondering how.
There's rumors that Harry and I might, have something going, but you can't.
A collab?
No, like more of a bromance.
A romance.
No, but you saw him at MSG, Madison Square Garden. How was the show?
No, I know you're going to bring this up. So I look at this. Here, I went to see Harry Styles. I love him. He's awesome. I think it's the best album of the year, by the way. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
great.
that. Harry's House. So I went to go see him. He's playing 15 shows at the Garden. I went to the last show. He gives me great seats. Almost too good seats. I'm standing in front of all these girls that are Harry fans, and then me, So I'm just there, and the songs are coming on, and I'm trying to dance, and I just like, and it's like I'm like, is that how you dance? I don't even know how you dance. So then I'm like self-conscious, and they're all turning around, getting me on TikTok.
Yeah.
On TikTok and Instagram, they're all getting me on TikTok. And I'm like, so I'm starting like moving, switching up, doing other things, and then I'm like, maybe I'll start clapping. So I'm like. And then Drew Barrymore's next to me. He's like, chill out, dude. So then I just did this for a little bit, and then like, that's a little. Why would you do that at a concert?
Because he's aware. He can see you.
Yes, I thought. I figured, but everyone's camera. Then I go, I'm already a meme. So at that point, I just dabbed in all the way through and went for it.
Yeah.
And I had the greatest time. I love Harry Styles so much. I think that album is fantastic. He's always been fun. And
I was doing the American Top 40, which you've hosted before. He's got 3 hits in the top 15 on the charts. I mean, it's just a powerhouse of hits, that album.
as it was, that's the jam. That's big. Matilda is a good.
Yeah.
That's the slow one. I don't think it's the hit yet, but I think
It's not the hit yet, but
how
you're
would you dance
predicting
to
it.
Matilda, Jimmy?
You were riding your bike. You know, I had pockets.
let me see.
I had pockets, and I was like that. It was almost like a.
That's kind of like when you
Like a
are...
street urchin from like a Christmas store. Hello, son. May I have one more?
No, but that reminds me of you doing Mick
Oliver.
Jagger. Do Mick Jagger for Ryan. He's never seen your Mick
Please,
Jagger. Come on, just do it. Just do it. You're so good at it.
You know it's not the same as it was. You know it's not the same. It's not the same.
We'll come back more with Jimmy Fallon after the break. Stay where you are. All right, back with Jimmy Fallon. 2 legends teaming up for this book, Con Pollo. Jimmy Fallon and Jennifer Lopez. Congratulations.
Thank you. Con Pollo.
With chicken.
I know, with chicken. So you don't eat the chicken in this book. You just
You just
do
with
things
chicken.
with the chicken. You play.
Pollo is
the
our
chicken
friend.
loves to play, and it's a this or that book, and you kind of learn how to speak Spanish with your kids. So like from a baby to like 5-year-old.
It's a very processable idea to introduce foreign language to a child.
I wish I knew more when, I learned in high school, and I still wish I knew more languages, but I dedicated the book to my teachers in my high school, Mrs.
Senora.
Senora Houlihan.
Senora Houlihan.
Yeah,
One of the great restaurants of all time.
Mrs. Houlihan, of course, teaching Spanish today. That's the way it works in upstate New York at the public school. You had Mrs. Houlihan teaching you Spanish. It was like,
Does this come up like backstage? You guys are together and say we should do something cool like
Jennifer comes on the show all the time. We always play and we do fun stuff. And she's like, if you ever have any ideas, I'd love to do something with you, like a project. Let's work on a project together. I go, cool. I go, how about let's do a song? Let's do it. And she goes, no. And they didn't even, very politely, but said, no, we're not doing a song. I go, well, maybe I'll do maybe a romantic comedy. We can think of something. She's like, all right, maybe let's think of something else. I don't know. I go, okay. Maybe it's me that wants to work with her more than,
Do you know what, though? You could turn this into a children's song. You could turn this into a very contemporary children's song. You and Jennifer Lopez.
Con Pollo.
Exactly.
Con Pollo. Yeah, you could
And just think about it. You could have the Roots. You could have the Muppets. You could all do like a nice collab.
The end is very cute. Can I just show the end?
Yes.
Which is the not just the fiend part, but it's like the end is fiend, but it says, let's say goodnight. Tomorrow's another day. You can read this again. This time, Pollito will play.
Pollito.
How cute is Pollito? No. Pollito con pollo. Yeah.
Pollito is the sequel to the book.
That's the sequel. That's
the
Pollito.
sequel.
Oh my God. The
Pollito's-
spinoff.
Yes.
The spinoff.
It's got legs.
It's got legs, this book. So so I go, what do you think of Con Pollo? She's like, what? So then I started emailing back and forth, and we teamed up with this great illustrator, Andrea Campos, and she did all these cute chickens and everything like that. And there's skateboarding chickens in here and everything. It's super fun. Comes out on Tuesday, and we just kept going back and forth. We're like, all right, I think this is it. We love this. So we got it.
That's great.
Well, make
Congratulations.
sure you check out Jimmy, of course, on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.